get started. Thank you for joining. My name is Rasmus, and today I will show you what deepfakes and avatars are all about. I will showcase what I have experienced, what I have been using, and this is with the main idea of showing you what are the possibilities in terms of what the tools are now capable of, what you can do with very limited resources and even knowledge. You don't need that much prior experience in those tools. And in terms of, when it is now so available for everyone, then what does it actually mean for companies and for the public as well, as we are looking into how to navigate this area as we are progressing into, companies are using it, some companies are against it, etc. Now you should be able to see the slides, and let me see the navigation. Great. I started off in August 2022 when I first time, got my hands on the first tool. It was called Midjourney, and when I was first getting, my hands on it, I was really blown away. For me, this was eye-opener, the way how I could explain something that I want to see with my own words, while seeing the results close to instantaneous way, which I have never experienced before. So some parts where I'm trying to experiment on myself, taking a photo of me, removing the background, making it easy, and I'm putting myself on a horse. So, and with the background of my home city, Tallinn. So having those first images 2 years ago, and then why not put myself under a rainbow on a beach, right? And this was the technology just before, right? And of course, right now, it has accelerated even more and more. Now, the part that I'm really keeping in mind here is, and why are we talking about it right now? It's never been easier to use those tools. It has never been so fast to see the results. It has never been as available worldwide for everyone. And the other side is like it has the yin and yang of it. They are like for a kitchen knife, right? Someone who could make amazing cuisine, like a dish with it, while someone could use it for something negative, right? And as well, same goes for the skill set, right? Someone could make a handicraft, like a smaller piece out of wood, which would be great. It would look cool. But as well, there's like the other side, someone who has done their craft for, let's say, 30, 40 years, what they are able to do just using a knife. Now, looking at AI avatars, deepfakes, right? The main part is that it is using the underlying technology, which is the same one, pretty much. And as well, it is really the part how it's highly realistic, that the line which is between reality and fiction is even more blurred. Now, I want to show, for instance, like how I'm taking a photo, and how I can just have a new character with the age that I'm writing in my own words, and as well like the race that I'm choosing it to be. And by taking the image, these are like the examples that I could create. And this is with a tool called WeShop. Now, rather than just to talk about it, I would like to as well show you and hopefully get your input as well. So now get ready on think about the race and the age in your mind right now, as I am going to go into the tool so we can do this together. And you should be able to see right now the dashboard. Here I'm taking it as a new task. Now I'm taking an image. I will upload it here. It will take just a few seconds. Now I'll go deeper into editing. And my main idea is that I want to keep, I have the option whether to change only the face while keeping only the clothes the same, or do I want to change the background as well? So, okay, right now what is selected here is, okay, it says here, click to select unchanged areas in the original image. Purple denotes the area. So this is the part that will not change. Okay, let's do it like this. I'm fine with this. And now, as I said, now as we had before the yin and yang, here another case is okay where the deepfake was used in a video call. So the video conference call and how the company was scammed out a large amount of money. As per like the reports, there was the CFO who had the avatar made and shown to the employee at the company, and there were other employees then as well who were all with the deepfake then. So imagine then that you would go for a video conference call. There are, let's say, 7 people there, but they are all avatars. So this is one case there where it is about seeing how this technology could potentially be used at. Here's one example of a unit who's using it for their investor portal. It is used in a way of having, and they're a public company. When the avatar is inside there, you could ask questions about the financial reports. Okay, as it's a public company, they have hundreds of reports. Let's say they have the 2024, 2023, and let's say you have reports as well. And if you want to have like the avatar, and if you want to have the readers and to have the ability to ask questions about it, then this is the way how they are using on their own site here. So give me 3 main bullet points about the 2023 financial report.
I couldn't find specific bullet points about the 2023 financial report. However, I can tell you that the report discusses Unit's commercialization roadmap, including a tiered pricing model and subscription-based revenue stream. It also mentions partnerships with industry players and the deployment of digital humans in a public healthcare project. If you need more details,
okay, so it did provide like the main parts which are mentioned in the report for me then to deep dive into, and I could then ask the follow-up questions. about this report. The other part there is now a unit who is providing the service of creating those avatars. If you would like log in, you can create your own avatar with your own company information. And the part that it is where it is like valuable is for HR and the training. You have the procedure book, you have the training manual, and people learn in different ways. For some, it's video, for some, it's audio, for some, it's reading. Now, if you would look into the avatar itself, you would click new, you would click conversational, you'll type here the name, you would select the voice, the language, like how would you like it to look like. Okay, there are a bunch of languages, but okay, we're gonna choose this one. And here you would upload the file of the training material. And once you would upload it, then it is ready and set. It takes a couple of minutes, but for the purpose of the time, I would show the avatar that I created yesterday. And here it is. It is with an upload of sample.
Hey, I'm Paula. I will help you with onboarding. If you have any question about our training session, do let me know.
So let's say you have the new employee and you have the training, then you could put the prompt questions that you would think are like the highest, most important importance for the company, or you could, of course, let them answer or ask themselves in the chatbot. So this is the technology behind it, where it will take the poses and it will turn automatically into the sign language. And here is their own video where it has been generated at the corner here. So this means that you're able to expand your market, have the actual support for the deaf community, and it could help your company further as well as like for the deaf community. Now, you maybe went into the movies recently and you saw the Bad Boys movie. There is the real-time voice changing, right? But it no longer is only like in fiction and movies or very expensive just to use. There is one tool available for that. This is voice mode. Here you can change your voice into another human or a character, such as a monster or a robot. We are selecting a human voice, and we will go with this one.
So this is the real-time change of my own voice, but with this here. And it's as easy as that. All right.
While the focus here is on video games, it can be also used for video conference calls like Google Meet and Zoom. So the voice here, it is supposed to be a little bit like weird, a little bit scratchy, and also there are a number of voices available there in the catalog for people to choose. Now, as you've seen, like those examples, looking into like the images and okay, what does it mean as well? There is one case here related to documents. So you you could have cases where people have created their own documents, and here's a guy who did the whole verification on exchange and got the identity verified with a passport which is not real, but with his own face. It is surprisingly as well like simple to use, and the way how it's possible to use it is providing various templates of different passports, documents of other countries. It's simple like drop downs, and of course this is very illegal, but showing as well what is out there in the market. For instance, if you would select the birthday, it would automatically then find a matching age of the image for the document, or you could upload it yourself. Same goes then for the signatures and other data there. And again, to keep in mind, all the public databases, if you will search your name, what is available there right now in terms of your own information, and how then this could be potentially matched with the document generations like this one. Here is about whether it's real or not, right? And the main part, which might make it more complex, is was there actual consent given, right? Some of the ones who are in the videos might be completely against it. They might not have given the consent, but for some, they could have given the consent. So for instance, here on Lionel Messi's case, there is where he gave the consent to be used in the ads in the campaign. Okay, so are there any regulations that control these deepfakes? This depends from the country. So I saw the attendees of this webinar are from everywhere. It is really about the countries, some of them who are more proactive than others. For instance, in China, I saw like already a year or so ago, they required that the videos which are uploaded, they have the saying there, which is like AI generated, while some other countries, they do not have it. Now in Meta, now just a couple of months or so that I've seen, okay, now you would need to select there that it's AI generated. So it really depends on the country where you're at. And for instance, in EU, there is the EU legislation as well there, which is definitely worthwhile as a company to look into. All right, so let's see, next question here. Okay, the tool that makes, is it in the market right now? Yes, it is in the market. And the examples of like where investigator was using it to verify their identity on a platform, went through, and that's something which is already out there. And of course, like the forgery is nothing new. It's just like how easy it is. And by the way, this is just with the cost of, if I remember correctly, like $15 US just for one document. So the cost as well is very, very low for many of those tools out there. And indeed, like for the forgery part, it's something to indeed look out for. What kind of tool do you suggest us to use in a global meeting so that we can interact in different languages in a global meeting? Well, if it is probably are we talking about in person or a webinar? Right now, okay, in person. One part where I see like high value of usage is the Google Translate, where you could have it as a conversation. So this is a highly valuable one that will help to do that. And when you would basically have the selection there, actually, let me see if I have it. Yeah. So in there, you could select conversation. So that's the real-time chat there in different languages. So you can have your company in different markets in the meetings and have a one-to-one conversations in pretty much like real time. So any other questions that you might have? And finally, if this overall area is of interest to you, then I've got a database of deepfake lawsuits and scams. You could scan this QR code, and this is the Google Sheets of different cases that I can send to your mail inbox. So if you would scan there, share the email, and I can send it to you there. But otherwise, thank you for joining. I think it has been great, and feel free to connect with me on socials, Rasmus Kors, and of course, thanks for VCM Globalis as well. Now, of course, let's stay awesome and talk already with them very soon. All right, thank you.